Hello scumbags, Rob McDonald here. Did you always want to learn a little bit more about Mandalore? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Mandalore's history in this video. So without any further ado, here we go. Boba Fett. He's one of the most popular characters in the Star Wars universe, a lot of which comes from just how damn cool that armor looks. But where does this armor come from? Well, it comes from a little planet called Mandalore in the Outer Rim. Mandalore is a small desert planet consisting of only about 4 million people. In its early history, war was a constant theme for Mandalore, often against the Jedi Order. During the fall of the Old Republic, the Mandalorian clan Vizsla stormed the Jedi Temple on Coruscant and seized the ancient weapon known as the Darksaber. The Darksaber was used as a powerful weapon to kill Jedi for many years. Centuries of war reduced the once beautiful surface of Mandalore to an endless desert. The capital city of Sundari and many other cities had to be enclosed in biodomes to protect the cities from the harsh climate. The aftermath caused many to turn their back on violence and were henceforth known as the New Mandalorians, led by Dutch Satine. This brought upon the Mandalorian Civil War, where the warriors of Mandalore refused to embrace this new way of life and declared war on the new Mandalorians. The Civil War got so fierce that the Jedi Order had to intervene and sent Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi to protect Satine from assassination attempts on her life. The war killed majority of Mandalore's population, and the remaining warriors were exiled to Mandalore's moon Concordia, where they were believed to have died out. During the Clone Wars, the new Mandalorians declared themselves a neutral faction, but a Mandalorian splinter group known as Death Watch was formed from the surviving warriors on Concordia, led by Satine's sister Bo-Katan and Concordia's governor Pre Vizsla, who inherited the Darksaber as one of his weapons of choice. Death Watch, however, secretly allied themselves with the Separatists to help them take over Mandalore. After several failed attempts thanks to the intervention of the Republic, Death Watch broke their alliance with the Separatists. Later they formed an alliance with Darth Maul and his brother Savage Opress. Together they conquered Mandalore and overthrew the new Mandalorians. Death Watch leader Pre Vizsla appointed himself Prime Minister of Mandalore and jailed Duchess Satine. After Mandalore was conquered, Death Watch double-crossed Darth Maul and locked he and his brother away, but only for a short time. Darth Maul escaped and challenged Pre Vizsla to a duel to determine the true ruler of Mandalore. After a long and difficult duel, Maul defeated Vizsla and publicly beheaded him. Satine's sister Bo-Katan, however, refused to follow Maul because he was not a true Mandalorian, so she escaped and formed a resistance against him. When hearing of Maul's takeover, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi came to Mandalore to save Duchess Satine, whom he had developed a love for over the years. Maul, however, enacted his revenge on Obi-Wan by killing Satine in front of him. Another Mandalorian civil war began, which climaxed to a final battle in Mandalore's capital city of Sundari. Upon learning of Maul's survival, Darth Sidious traveled to Mandalore to confront his former apprentice. The resulting conflict led to the death of Savage Opress and the capture of Darth Maul, effectively ending his rule of Mandalore. Maul would later return to Mandalore to rule by proxy via puppet leader Prime Minister Almec. The Republic learned of Maul's presence and sent a squadron to apprehend him in the siege of Mandalore. This was one of the final battles before the end of the Clone Wars. During the chaos of Order 66, however, Darth Maul managed to escape Mandalore. After the conclusion of the Clone Wars, the Galactic Empire occupied Mandalore and established an Imperial Academy there to train Mandalorians as Imperial soldiers, one of which was Sabine Wren, whose mother was a part of Death Watch during the Clone Wars. When Sabine fled the Academy and joined the rebellion, her mother was ashamed and joined the Empire. If Mandalore and its history in the galaxy need to be described in one word, then that word would have to be violent. There may have been some that tried to amend the acts of Mandalorians in the past, but violence seems to be rooted in the nature of this planet. You just need to look at its rough terrain and inhospitable environment. Look at the death toll, which claimed millions and millions of lives over the course of its history. Look at the armor that the planet is known for, which looks destined for war and conflict. When looking at Mandalore, one thing is truly certain. Mandalorians are always looking for a fight.
Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.